Hello and welcome to Sierra Infosys demonstration of Workforce Commission dashboards. Do want to thank you for taking time out of your day to view our brief demo. We'll show you how you can utilize some of the functionalities that are built in with our pre-canned dashboards specifically for state agencies in the Workforce Commission industry. And in addition to that, we can show you how you can strategize and utilize some reporting and data that you already have that you can plug in into our dashboards. And keep in mind, no matter the source that you have, no matter what the data is, where it comes from, or what system that you utilize, we can literally plug it in into these pre-canned dashboards. So in this first particular demo, we'll see the state UI claims for the year 2010. Keep in mind that this is categorized by several different areas. You have education, age, claim type, gender, and race. In this first scenario of education, you can see the breakdown of individuals that are receiving unemployment insurance. Associate's degree, you have individuals for GED, bachelor's, you have high school, less than high school, you have master's, you have several different categories. And the beauty about this particular solution is that if you're trying to create different training programs, you can target a certain segment of population that you think would benefit from this. So you can gear it towards individuals that maybe a master's degree that need to retain and go back into the workforce, or you may want to target people that have a high school diploma. Again, this information can be cut and drilled down in so many different ways, and you can also categorize this and see how the information is broken up in a more detailed standpoint. So we can do kind of a comparison of people that have an associate's degree versus bachelor's degree versus doctoral degree. And we can also do kind of a different cut as well of individuals that have GED, high school, less than high school, and so forth. We can also do this particular type of categorization by gender. So we can go into males versus females that are receiving unemployment insurance. We can also see by race and create certain campaigns specifically for individuals that want to get back into the workforce. We can also do it by age, and again, this information can be cut up in so many different ways, by quarter or even annually basis, or even a monthly basis. Also, in this next screen, you see a lot of information, kind of the same categorization that we've seen in so many different areas, but we want to go into a certain industry, which industries have been hit the most in this particular state. As you can see, there's so many different types of categories. We can highlight and see construction is doing okay in comparison to other industries. But if we want to look at administration support for waste management, we can also look at professional scientific analysis and jobs in that industry. And we can look at the information in so many different systems and so many different industries and see where we want to target. We can also change it up by year and go in 2011 and see what the comparison was versus 2010. We can also see the information by occupation, whether you're using SIC codes, whether you're using NAIC. We can definitely see the difference in impact in different types of industries and occupation. We can also look at the wage amount, the annual income for individuals, and we can select it again by year. We'll go into 2010 and show you individuals that are in this particular demographic, their annual salaries, and you can see the number of individuals that are making 10K to 20K. You can see individuals that are making 20 to 30,000 a year. This is the entire number for that. And again, so forth for each individual breakup. These 59,000 people, almost 60,000 people, are making 30 to 40,000 a year, and then so forth in each particular wage amount. Again, we can also cut this information by age. We can see the different information available. We can also cut this by quarter, by month, and so forth. This next demo, you'll also see, again, characteristics of insured unemployed by education type. Again, we have kind of the same categories that are very common in this industry. You can see the numbers for these particular claims. Again, this information can be cut in so many different ways based on the existing data that you already have. Again, this is kind of the duration of individuals utilizing unemployment insurance. And again, you can see the percentage of people that are on this particular unemployment insurance claims. You can see people that are on it for 1 week to 13 weeks, 14 to 16, and so forth. And you can see the quantifiable numbers there. And what would be really impactful for an organization, state agency, is to figure out how they want to create this bit of information, how they want to utilize this information on certain campaigns, whether they want to set up a workshop, job fairs. They can target this on so many different ways. And if you want to target people that have been on unemployment insurance the longest, you can basically create a specific campaign, or you can create a specific job training program for those individuals. And this is readily accessible to individuals that you give permission to utilize these types of systems. So very useful from a management standpoint. We do want to thank you again for viewing our short demo of Sierra Infosys Workforce Commission Dashboard. Here's our contact information. Feel free to also click on our link on our YouTube site that tells you a little bit more information about Sierra Infosys. And again, thank you for watching our video on the Workforce Commission Dashboard.